People here in Western Mass and across the entire country prepare for the great American solar eclipse. Many are asking, what exactly is a solar eclipse? First Alert meteorologist Liam Murphy is getting us answers.
We have a significant celestial event happening on Monday, April 8th, and that is a solar eclipse. Now, what is a solar eclipse? Well, that is when the moon travels in front of the sun, blocking it out temporarily and casting a shadow onto the Earth's surface. So during the phases of a solar eclipse, the eclipse is only total for a couple of minutes, but leading up to the total eclipse and a few minutes past it for about an hour or so, we do have a cool showing where you can see that the sun sort of goes through what looks like the phases of the moon as the moon travels in front of the sun. You can see that as the moon travels in front of the sun, you can see the image of the sun gets a little bit smaller and smaller until we have that total eclipse where it gives us that nice halo. That only lasts for a couple of minutes. And of course, you can only see it like this when you're looking through eclipse glasses. Now, there's also what we call a lunar eclipse, and that is when the moon travels in front of the Earth's shadow. So as the moon travels in and out of the shadow, the moon goes through all of its phases and sometimes gives a little bit of a reddish appearance. So the difference between a solar and lunar eclipse is when the moon casts a shadow onto the Earth during a solar eclipse, and a lunar eclipse is when the Earth is casting a shadow onto the moon. In terms of our solar eclipse here in Springfield, while it's not total, we do have a pretty good showing at about 93.3% coverage, with the max eclipse happening at 3:27 p.m. on Monday, April 8th. Our next solar eclipse is not going to be until 2044 here in the United States. Reporting for Western Mass News, I'm First Alert meteorologist Liam Murphy.
And our special coverage of the Great American Eclipse will continue all week right here on the networks of Western Mass News. Just tune in at 4 and 5 on ABC 40. And do you have your eclipse glasses ready? You can't see the eclipse without them. We're giving away free eclipse glasses while supplies last this Thursday at the Western Mass News Studios at the Plaza at MGM Springfield. We'll be out there noon to 1 and again from 4 to 6 p.m.